Hello and welcome. This is rooflemonger, and my friends, today we're talking about the King of Fighters 13. The King of Fighters 13 is certainly not a new game, not by any stretch of the imagination, but it is getting a little bit of a new lease on life thanks to it being free right now with Games with Gold for Xbox platforms. And since a bunch of new people who have never played the game before, or maybe even heard of the King of Fighters series at all, are going to get their hands on it, I figure, hey, let's talk about the game, because the game to me legitimately is one of the best fighting games ever. So let's talk about just why this game is so cool and why you should try it out. So just what is King of Fighters 13 and King of Fighters in general? Well, it is a 2D fighting game series. Gameplay-wise, I guess you could say the closest analog would be Street Fighter, although there's quite a few differences, and it is a 3-on-3 team game. Now, despite the fact it's a 3-on-3 team game, if you're familiar with Dragon Ball FighterZ or Marvel vs. Capcom, it's not quite the same deal. You fight in a one-on-one setting, and you pick your team order, and once you lose a character, then the next person in the team comes along to fight. So the loser moves on to their next character in their 3-team pick, and the winner, they retain the same character, still with damage, although you will get a little bit of a healing boost for winning. And so it goes until one of the two players basically runs out of characters, and then, hey, the match is then determined. So being 3-on-3, you still have to learn a lot, right? You have to learn 3 characters instead of just one, but it's not quite the tag series that Marvel vs. Capcom or Dragon Ball FighterZ is. Mechanics-wise, it doesn't differ too much from the usual 2D fighting game fare. There's 4 attack buttons, like punch, like kick, heavy punch, heavy kick. You can press 2 heavies together for a blowback, and if you press your 2 lights together, that is a roll. Very famous concept in King of Fighters games. Rolls are basically total evasion. They get past everything that isn't a throw. Also, they have non-standard jumps. You have your regular jump, you have a super jump, you have a hop, which is a short jump, and a hyper hop, which is a super jumped hop. So mobility, aerial, and otherwise, very big part of King of Fighters. Besides all that, why is King of Fighters 13 special? Well, hey, look at it, man. It's one of the most beautiful fighting games ever made. High res, for the time sprites, a lot of attention to detail, colorful stages, great looking characters. You will struggle to find a more just cool roster of characters in a fighting game than the King of Fighters 13. Basically, every archetype you can hope for is represented, and it's just a downright good cast of characters. You got people like K-Dash. Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat 11 wishes he had sunglasses combos as cool as these. K-Dash always a super stylish character, to be sure. You have characters like Vice, one of my favorite characters ever. Did you think big boy characters had to be big or a boy? Well, Vice challenges that, because she's going to Frankensteiner you so hard, there's a nuclear skull explosion. There's so much life in the characters and also their moves. How about this lariat? Definitely feel like it hit hard, huh? Like, you don't need to know anything about this move to know this move is scary, right? It's just the animations tell so much of the story. Heck, they even got a guest character. They have Terry Bogard from Smash Brothers. Man, what a big get for SNK to get such a famous Nintendo character. And it's not just the big stuff here. Like Kenzo, he's got these machine gun punches, and you can mash it for an extra hit. But the thing is, you can overmash it, and then all of a sudden, dumbass Kenzo is like so tired he can't keep going anymore. There's just so much love in all the cast and the animations. It's such a beautiful game. Another reason why the King of Fighters 13 is so good is it just allows so much freedom gameplay-wise. Like, you have a lot of your basic stuff, and the meters really help with that. You see 2 meters on the screen. The bottom of the 2 is your stock meter. This is kind of meter you see in just about every fighting game, right? You use it for your super moves, you use it for your EX moves. Supers in KOF are not as strong per se, and EX moves are pretty strong, so they both use 1 bar each, but you can also burn 2 bars for a Desperation Super, which is a lot better off. The green bar is the drive bar, and it's what makes a lot of the magic happen. As long as you have drive bar, you can basically cancel anything into anything. So you can take half of the bar and cancel any special into any other special, or you can take the full bar, go into a specific mode, and then all of a sudden you can cancel anything over and over and over again as long as the mode is live, and it also gives you access to your super ultra big supers, as you can see right there. Just to show you a natural evolution here, here's a basic combo for Vice. It's the most basic hit confirmed, just crouch light, stand light kick, into shoulder, dunk, we're done. As basic gets for the most part. Now, using a little bit of our meters here, we cancel that shoulder into an EX shoulder, and then we do another shoulder as a juggle. We hit a midair on the juggle, we recapture, and then combo out. So we spent 2 bars and half our drive meter, but we also gained like a half bar. But it's just to show you some of the freedom meter gives you. Get big damage, canceling specials into other specials, in EX in this case, and just recombo out for almost 50%. If I want to enter drive mode without any bar, right, I can just kind of special cancel into special cancel into special cancel over and over and over, and I can still get big damage even without spending a single bar. And when you're fully loaded on resources, you just get to go crazy, basically. World's your oyster. The amount of combo freedom in this game is incredibly high, and this one you're seeing right now is almost as basic gets, honestly. But yeah, in the end, like, the game itself is incredibly fun, the gameplay is fun, the characters are fun, and just combos are fun. Everything in the game is fun. But since you have the opportunity to try out for free if you're an Xbox user, and it's on sale usually on PC all the time as well, the big thing I always recommend everyone try this game is the trials. King of Fighters 13 has the best trial combo mode in fighting game history. I'll just say it flat out, it does. It is unmatched. Both in terms of it will teach you what you need to know about characters, both what are good moves to look for, what are good drive cancelable moves for combos, that kind of stuff, good combo theory, and also just the challenge. King of Fighters demands precision and speed in a way most modern fighting games simply do not, and it will test your mettle, and I think it's honestly worth it just for that alone. Let's show you a very famous example. This is one of Ash Crimson's combo trials. Ash Crimson's combo potential is such that it makes a Dragon Ball FighterZ character look like they don't know what a combo is. So if you can walk into this game and pull this trial off, I'm here to tell you, my friend, you know fighting games. Consider this a legitimate accomplishment, as Ash Crimson combos will take you to the limit as a fighting game player. So if you have Xbox Live on any of the Xbox platforms, considering it's free with Games or Gold as of the time of this recording, please check it out. It's worth your time, if only for the trial mode, on top of it being a fantastic game. And once again, also, it is on sale on PC all the time, especially on Steam. You can get it for dirt cheap there. And if you're on PlayStation, it's a little more difficult, unfortunately. But it is a game worth your time. Heck, you can even edit your colors. You can make a character look like anything you want to make them look like. So I guess in the end, the point of this video is, yo, this is an amazing game. Always has been. And there's a chance for an audience who's never played it before to now play the game. So I suggest, if you are able to, pick it up. It is truly one of the best fighting games of all time. That all said, my friends, I guess we're at the end of the video. So thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well. And hey, go out and play some King of Fighters.